back, and as you can see, I have repaired the angle on this, as you can be able to see in the picture here. I used some Loctite epoxy, and I think I did a pretty good job on it. I also found that my wires in here that go to the external USB are not even connected to the board, and this was one reason he was selling it so cheaply, is because it had that issue. So it had nothing to do with the motherboard, nothing to do with the aircraft. The other reason was, of course, he crashed it and busted the side here. So, but it's time to get this back together again. And at the beginning, you can see that I took the antenna, the top antenna wires off, and they need to go back on from this point of view. Glasses on, you can't see nothing. Putting it wide back in right. Oh, it's micro stuff here. Crazy, dude. There you go. Right. Click right back in the tight location here and go together. Fire together. Okay. All tight. Okay. It does it, dude. That wandered back the way it was, but what you're gonna do. We'll snap back into. Should snap back tight. Beautiful. And then the screws basically just hold it together. That's the best I could do. Best I can do for this repair here. Okay. Get all our screws in. And these are right here. These are part of the inner circle screws here. They're fairly long. Okay, now I get to put it back together. Let's get four tip screws, these little ones. Get the heavy one. Tight first, and I'll put the tip. Then we'll go ahead and put the. No, I was originally putting the blade protectors on. That was my initial. Project here. I decided instead I'll go ahead and work on that and see what I can find. Not perfect, but hey, you know, I'm gonna crash it. I'm sure I'm gonna crash it myself. Okay. For the 4, or the Inspire. I'll get at least help me get my okay, all tight. Check. As tight as I can get a grip on them for. Okay, good. Alrighty. Back in there. The last one is the very tip screw. May get some white paint and touch up that repair there. There we go. It takes care of that, and the next step will be to put on the blade protectors, and that entails the kit that I received. It looks like all four of the motor screws have got to come out. They're replacing them with new screws. I'm eventually going to get into drone racing here, so this is going to be a common thing here. Now, you can see, there you go, see if you can see. The other one's about, maybe a quarter-inch long. So, make sure you save the you want to make sure you save those screws. Make sure you save those screws, the original screws. Eventually they'll want to put them. They want to put them back sometime. You can see he's got little, oops, it's called Loctite, little blue specks of, not really a glue. It's a kind of a goes into the threads and kind of gives it a resistance. And it keeps it from vibrating out when it does. Okay. And we'll snug them. There's one. Alright. There we go. There's one. There's one blade there. And unfortunately, you can't get this back in the carrying case when you put these on. That kind of bites. Because if you're gonna travel and you got a carrying case, that means you're gonna have to pull those off every time you go to use it. Look at the blades, but blades. The next step, get the blades on. And, from there. And make sure you put the original screws back in there. Right back in the plastic bag. Got the other ones out of the middle. Keep them for future use. Last night I went ahead and registered this because the required dates for registering all your drones over a ½ pound is the 29th of August. This is the 27th. So, and if you don't, and you have an accident with it, it's some really stiff fines, like $250,000, and could be 3 years in prison. So I will show you how to do that, because I got going to register it, and there's several sites that said they'll help you for a fee. And I got thinking to myself, this isn't right. Why should anybody help me register my vehicle when I got to register it with the FAA straight through? Well, I was right. I almost paid a $15 fee for somebody to do something that you can do yourself, and there's nothing to it. You get your number, and you put your number on your bird here. You can put it on the bird, and or in my case, what I did is I put it on my battery. The battery's going to stay with the bird anyway, but make sure you put it on all your batteries when you do that. So I'll give you the links to the FAA's website to do that. It's going to cost you $5 for processing fee. So don't get to that one where it's $5 whether you're filing for commercial or you're filing for hobby. There's one in there that charge you almost $200 to file for commercial, and all they're doing is, they got ahead of the game. They knew you're going to have to do it, so why not get you to pay them to do it? So don't get whacked into that. I'll give you the link to the actual FAA site. To get your commercial, which is what I want to do, you got to take a course, and you actually got to get your license. So if you don't have it yet, don't file for a commercial yet. Which I was going to do because I'm going to get it, but if you do that, that means that you actually have your commercial pilot license at least. So. And it's only going to cost you another $5. So $5 for 3 years. Always somebody out there trying to make money on you. But the reason we're registering is because we have stupid people out there flying above 400 feet, getting in the actual aircraft's way. A couple of mishaps. As much as you want to, you see emergency responders going to accidents and stuff like that. And people taking pictures with their drones and getting in the way, and it's considered an incident. So that's why we now have to register our drones. And you still have idiots trying to get around the system by using smaller drones and better cameras, so they don't have to register them and still get in trouble. And it just makes the rest of us have to suffer. kind of like the handgun wars. You can find out information on that on my Right to Bear Arms website. And one that suffers in the handgun evolution there are the law-abiding citizens. Okay, 3 out of 4. Go. That takes care of that. It expands it another, gotta be another foot wider. I'll take that into consideration anywhere we're fine. Alright, if you want to add the string to the your evolution here. Just use the one piece. Actually go all the way around if you want. Basically, found it's easy to go straight down through it. And then double it around, which is what I'm doing. Because what you can do is you'll be able to pull it up tighter. Nice little, and then go back down around here underneath the prop and back up. Back down through twice. Use fingernail clippers. Alright, there you go. That's how to string your Phantom 3 drone. Alright, there you go. That's how you string it. Next, gonna go ahead and put the blades on here. Take your little covers off, little reminders off. Security tighten before. And that's a black tip. See right on top of here. Silver tip. Give you a silver reminder. You get your silver and blacks. They give you a nice little motor. black on your black. Goes counterclockwise. Just a slight. Okay. On that one there, hold it like that. Counterclockwise. Just snug. So your silver, you got your black one's got little indentions in it. That's your black. This is clockwise. Here's your counterclockwise. Basically, you got your pitch and your power. That's how you get your directions. You get your little arrows on the outside and it tells you which way to turn. Snug. Sure they're snug. You don't want over torquing either. There you go. Simple as that. Glue those together. There are, she's all ready to fly. Good.